Have you had a fried egg this morning? Millions of people around the world start their day with one. It's simple, affordable, and satisfying. But what if that ordinary fried egg could become one of the most powerful tools against dementia, simply by adding one common ingredient that costs almost nothing? Today, we're going to talk about something that brain scientists around the world have been quietly researching for decades, and the results are genuinely astonishing. Stay with us until the end, because what you learn today could change how you cook breakfast for the rest of your life. Dementia is one of the most feared conditions of our time. It doesn't just affect memory, it takes away your sense of self. According to global health data, the number of people living with dementia is expected to triple by 2050. And here's the part that most people don't realize: Alzheimer's disease, the most common form of dementia, begins damaging the brain 20 to 30 years before any symptoms appear. That means the choices you make today, including what you eat for breakfast, are already shaping your brain's future. Let's start with eggs. You might think of them purely as a protein source, but a landmark study tracking nearly 12,000 older adults over many years found something remarkable. People who ate at least one egg per week had a 47% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's dementia compared to those who rarely or never ate eggs. Those who ate eggs 5 or more times a week showed up to a 27% additional reduction in risk. Those are not small numbers. No expensive supplement consistently delivers results like that. The reason lies in the yolk. Egg yolks are one of the richest dietary sources of choline, a nutrient that most people have never heard of yet. It is absolutely essential for brain health. Choline is the raw material your brain uses to produce acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory and learning. Think of it as the communication signal that lets your brain cells talk to each other. Research consistently shows that people with Alzheimer's disease have severely depleted levels of acetylcholine in their brains. Eating eggs regularly helps keep that communication system fueled and functioning. Egg yolks also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that don't just protect your eyes, but accumulate in brain tissue and help preserve cognitive function. Add in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, and the humble fried egg starts to look less like breakfast and more like a daily brain supplement. But here's where it gets extraordinary. There is one ingredient, one single addition, that can dramatically multiply the brain-protecting power of your eggs. That ingredient is turmeric, the golden spice that gives curry its distinctive yellow color. The active compound in turmeric is curcumin, and scientists have described it as one of the most promising natural substances for brain protection ever discovered. Curcumin works in two critical ways. First, it inhibits the buildup of beta-amyloid plaques in the brain, the toxic protein deposits that are a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. Second, it powerfully reduces neuroinflammation, the chronic low-level inflammation inside the brain that quietly drives cognitive decline for years before symptoms emerge. Researchers point to populations in South Asia, where turmeric is consumed daily, as having some of the lowest rates of Alzheimer's disease in the world. This is not coincidence, this is curcumin at work. In a clinical trial with adults experiencing mild memory concerns, those who took curcumin consistently for 18 months scored 28% higher on memory and attention tests than those who did not. Brain imaging showed that their memory and emotion centers were significantly more active and preserved. That is 18 months of simply adding a spice to your food and gaining a measurably younger, more resilient brain. However, and this is absolutely critical, curcumin is very poorly absorbed by the body when eaten alone. It dissolves badly in water and passes through your system largely unused. But there are two simple ways to unlock its full power. First, consume it with fat. This dramatically improves absorption. Second, add black pepper. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, and studies show that piperine increases the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo. 20 times more curcumin reaches your bloodstream when you combine turmeric with black pepper. Now connect the dots when you fry an egg in olive oil. Sprinkle on half a teaspoon of turmeric and add a few grinds of black pepper. You have created a breakfast that delivers choline for memory, omega-3s for brain cell protection, curcumin for plaque defense, and papain to make all of it work at maximum strength. The basic recipe is simple. Heat 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil in a pan over medium-low heat. Crack in your egg and let it cook gently until the white is set. Sprinkle half a teaspoon of turmeric over the yolk and white. Then grind black pepper 2 to 3 times over the top. Add a very small pinch of salt if desired. That's it. The turmeric turns the egg a warm golden color, and the flavor combination earthy, rich. Slightly peppery is surprisingly delicious. For a variation, try a turmeric scrambled egg. Beat 2 eggs with half a teaspoon of turmeric, black pepper, and a splash of milk. Cook slowly over low heat in olive oil, stirring gently. Serve on whole grain toast for added fiber. If you want to go even further, pair your egg with a small bowl of miso soup. The fermented compounds in miso support gut health, which is increasingly linked to brain health through the gut-brain connection. Here is your 7-day starter plan. On days 1 and 2, simply add black pepper to your regular fried egg, just to begin the habit. On days 3 and 4, add a pinch of turmeric alongside the pepper. By day 5, aim for half a teaspoon of turmeric and switch to olive oil for frying. By day 7, this combination will feel completely natural. After 1 month, many people report noticeably sharper mornings and better mental clarity. A few important cautions. If you have gallstones, be cautious with turmeric as it stimulates bile production. If you take blood-thinning medications, consult your doctor before increasing turmeric intake significantly, as curcumin may affect clotting. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should not consume turmeric in large amounts, beyond normal culinary use. And if you or a loved one is already experiencing cognitive symptoms, please work with a qualified healthcare provider. Food supports prevention and overall brain health. It is not a treatment for diagnosed conditions. Choose organic turmeric powder from a trusted brand when possible. Store it in a sealed container away from direct light. Fresh, vibrant yellow color indicates good quality. Dementia prevention is not about any single magic food. It is about building consistent, science-backed habits over years and decades. And the beautiful thing about this particular habit is that it takes zero extra time, costs almost nothing, and makes your breakfast taste better. Starting tomorrow morning, add 1 small thing: turmeric and black pepper on your fried egg. Your brain 20 years from now will thank you for it. If this video was helpful, please leave a like and share it with someone you love. Protecting your brain is even more powerful when you do it together. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss our next video, where we'll reveal other powerful food combinations that keep your brain sharp, strong, and resilient for decades to come.